Well, I thought we've had to come from behind. It wasn't quite the complete turnaround, but it's another important point on the board.
Yes, it's important because in the way that we are now, I think it's important to keep adding points on the table. I think that maybe we should have won the game because Scotty had the last chance of the game, but today has been the kind of games that if you can't win it, at least don't lose it. And I think we had a lot of games this season when we didn't deserve to lose, and we lost because we weren't in the run that we are now. And I think it's a point to be positive, a point to keep going, because again, one more point on the table, and then keeping them in the same position, I think is good.
It was a chaotic game, fast-paced, frantic at times. Was it just that little bit of composure and quality, just the only thing missing?
It's difficult because I think it's the fifth or the sixth game in a row in 2-3 weeks. Now in February, every single point is important. So if you mix the tiredness, the fear of losing points and this kind of thing is normal. But once again, I think we show that we are confident. It's true that we could have won, but at least when I said again, when we didn't win, at least don't lose.
The players starting to show some resilience as well. We've fallen behind again tonight, but there's no sign that the players were folding. There was still belief there and got ourselves back level very quickly.
Yeah, it was important to equalize the game as soon as we could, because we didn't score a goal from a set piece for a while, so I think it's good, and especially those second balls or third balls that we have to take more advantage. So again, one more point, set piece, and it's just to keep thinking about the following game.
And again, we stand here reflecting on a game where we've created chances. Ivan Sanchez has one in the first half. Jeremy Bella was lively all game. And as you say, Scott Hogan on another day possibly steals it at the end.
Yes, and again, in the past, I think we would have lost this game. So today, obviously, I would have been more happier if we had won the game. But again, we have a point. I think the players are pleased with this point. I'm pleased with the point, and especially with the performance once again. And now I have a good rest because I have players who are completely exhausted.
Have you sensed in the atmosphere amongst the players that a corner has been turned? As you say, it's another point. The momentum rolls on now to Barnsley. What's the atmosphere been like since the last few results?
And you are with us every day, and the atmosphere is always really good. And now even it's better because they can feel that we can win every single game. And when we are not winning those games, at least we are not losing the game. So it's just to keep going. We are arriving a part of the season which to have all the squad ready is going to be really important, and we don't have injuries, so it's just Sam Cosgrove, and I think he's going to be with us soon. So it's just to have all the squad to choose for every single game, because now it's important to have all of them.
You mentioned the squad and how important each and every player is going to be in there. You made 3 changes today. Alan Halilovic given a start, Lukas Jukovic brought in as well. What's the thinking behind those moves?
I felt especially Gus and Scotty were exhausted last game, so they needed rest, and I thought that they were needing rest, but they were going to be really important the last 20-25 minutes, because playing those just 20-25 minutes, they have the quality, they have the experience, they have the energy. So I knew that they were going to be important even for play those 15-20 minutes. Alain, after the game last Saturday, he deserved to play. He did really well, and it's just to have the squad as I have.
Mark Roberts, the goal scorer, the only other change, and when you have players like him attacking the ball, you're always going to be a threat from set pieces, although like you say, you'd like to score a few more.
Yes, and I said that I really like Robo, because you don't know if he has made a mistake or if he has scored a goal. He's always with the same face. So today he scored a goal, and I am really pleased for him, because again, he is the kind of player that for one squad is always perfect. When he is not playing, his attitude is always good. When he's playing, his attitude is always good. He can make mistakes. He can't make mistakes, but at least you have always someone who you can consider.
And now you can relish a trip to Barnsley, who are performing particularly well this year.
Yeah, so a surprise, because they are doing really well. They beat us at home, and I think that game was the kind of games that we didn't deserve to win, but we lost in that moment. So now it's time to keep going, to keep this momentum going, and to keep adding points on the table.
Thank you, Otto.
Thank you.